Hi, I'm Reggie Van Gleason, and welcome to the Obama Update for April 10, 2009. President Obama had a super great world tour last week, or at least that's what all the experts said. James Carville said he had his best day. David Gergen said it was his best week. The media basically acted like no president had ever gone to Europe before. So let's see what really happened. He asked Europe for 5,000 more troops to rescue Afghanistan. They finally broke down and offered him 300. This was a huge victory somehow. He cajoled the G20 nations into injecting $1 trillion to save the world economy. It was a huge win. But it turns out the U.S. is going to pay almost all of it. Well, it'll be huge checks. He then vowed to rid the world of nuclear weapons. Talk about leadership. On the very same day, North Korea launched a missile that could someday reach Alaska. Whoops. Next day, we learned that Iran is close to making nuclear weapons too. Whew. This foreign policy stuff sure can get tricky. In Turkey, he said the U.S. is not at war with Islam. What a healer. Of course, Bush said the same thing for 7 years, but Obama has a Muslim name, so they actually believe him. Then he said the U.S. is not a Christian country. This made all the Muslims in Turkey feel great. No word from the 80% of Americans who are Christian, though. Then he went to Iraq to visit our troops, and he thanked them for what he called their heroic efforts. It's funny because 6 months ago, he said they were fighting the wrong war in the wrong place. But that's one change I can believe in, though. He promised to stand strong with our military, too. Meanwhile, back in Washington, the Secretary of Defense announced that he was planning to cut billions of dollars from military spending, and that he also planned to eliminate thousands of members of the Navy and the Air Force. Hey, he can't fire the commander-in-chief, so don't worry. So, was this a great week for him? Well, everybody liked the First Lady's clothes, and even with all those trips on Air Force One, there wasn't any lost luggage. So it sounds like a success to me. Well, good night, thanks for watching, and have a pleasant vacation.